Hi there guys, it's Top Fact here, and after my video on how to tell if a woman likes you a lot about a lot of superb feedback, I determined to make a video on 10 psychological approaches to get a woman to like you. First off, I favor to say that these are ethical and are not manipulative, but will in the cease make a woman subconsciously be attracted to and desire to be around you. So number 1, have your own existence. This is like actually the basis of starting a great relationship and will supply you the beginning base to make her like you. Suppose of it like this: if anyone tries to promote you this brilliant new ebook with all types of secret life formulation that will make you wealthy, completely happy, get a six-pack in 3 days, and end up a new world leader, in the marketing and packaging of the book appears first rate, but then you open it and examine it and all it says is lifestyles is short. You do not need these things. Buy greater books. For better recommendation when you're attempting to get a relationship or make a woman like you and you have a boring existence, this is actually what you're doing. Imagine having brilliant existence and doing exceptional things that you say, "Hi lady, I virtually like having you round, you prefer to stick around, and it's all it takes." Make your very own private lifestyles fascinating and girls will flock. Tip number 2, have a fascinating interest or passion. Here's some other magnificent fascinating tip that is tough to discover somewhere else on the net. Actually having simply one passion will make you see extra fascinating, plus it provides respect to tip quantity. When you're starting your personal lifestyles, your interest can be something that you are passionate about. Just make certain it is true passion and now not faked. If I said I love chainsaws and carving chainsaw art in my free time, but I absolutely didn't, the sparkle would not be there and the woman may not see it. When you are sincerely passionate about something, your lady will note there is something infinitely attractive about a man with an intense ardor, closer to something it ought to be: programming, motorcycling, cooking, drawing, analyzing, taking part in an instrument, and anything else that suits your fancy. Just put in the time bonus factor to be create something in the process. Tip number 3, have high quality hygiene. Adequate guys, wide variety. One tip to right away make a girl attracted: odor properly. I don't even suggest odor magnificent, you just have to odor first rate. Go take a shower or a physique cleaning soap all over you twice. Shampoo your hair, dry yourself off, practice accurate deodorant, put easy garments on in your set. No want to douse yourself with half a gallon of Axe body spray. You simply have to scent presentable. You can though by means of some cologne and spray 1 squirt, 2 squirts max. I suggest 1 on the wrist and 1 close to your neckline. This is all it takes to scent remarkable, and ladies fall for extraordinary smelling guys. Tip wide number 4, be her pal. There is a huge distinction between being her friend and being pal. Quarter. Additionally, I want to be aware it's been validated and definitely proper to be in the friend sector for months at a time and then pass in and begin dating. So go the greater mile and do stuff that makes her smile, do things that other guys wouldn't do, stuff like depart little notes in her car, center appropriate morning textual content, speak me through issues and sympathize with her. In reality, in doing these you are practically half of way already. Relationship her. You just have to tell her that you wanted for the rest of your existence and you're essentially set right. Tip variety 5, supply her all of your attention. In a world where your interest can go anywhere, it is one of the most precious things you can provide a girl. If you choose her, pay attention to her and no longer simply for a couple minutes. Seem to be her in the eyes when she's talking to you and make intellectual word of all this up she's speak me about. If you can point out it in later conversations, so experience unique and begin to experience your presence. This works with anyone, all the time. Tip number 6, ask her to do matters for you. So this is without a doubt a secret tip and perhaps even a bit manipulative, but certainly now not anything evil or poor. Just ask her to do something for you. There's a psychological impact known as the Benjamin Franklin impact that goes like this: you ask a female to do something for you, she does it, and in the stop she subconsciously likes you simply a bit more. You would possibly be asking why, even though, well, when we do stuff for human beings our brain thinks, considering that we're doing something for them, we ought to like them. Now Benjamin Franklin makes use of strategies on his opponents and political opponents to get them to like more. Additionally, there's something called the consistency bias. After anyone has carried out something for you a couple of instances, they're extra possibly to do extra just because they don't choose to appear inconsistent. Tip: ask for things like Picking up a pencil for notes and type, giving any individual a paper or even small errands. However, do not overdo it, even though where she'll sense like you're the usage of her. Tip range 7. Make her laugh. This is a top-notch tip, and you may also not assume you're funny. However, the fact is everybody can be humorous if they strive. You have to put yourself in adequate conditions to get used to the opportunist of telling an funny story sufficient that you have the self-assurance to tell extra jokes around human beings. The more you tell, the higher you
will get. Girls love laughing, and the more that you can make them snigger, the greater up in their social alternate you will seem. It proves that you are intellectually robust and humorous, which is a ideal trait and future mate. Also, this will provide you the risk to see the place her eyes are going. Anything she laughs to see if she's fascinated in you at all. Tip number 8. Inform her secrets. Tell Eric's secret about you, something personal that not very many people know. This will open the door for have confidence, and as you inform her more things about you, she will be aware that you have confidence her, and in flip she will believe you extra. Psychologically, we like and have confidence human beings who have faith us first, due to the fact we have a herbal intuition to be wary of new humans and not to trust them. So when you show that you believe her, she will begin to reciprocate in the same trend, and I suggest telling her secrets that you would be okay with different humans new, just in case she tells someone, but make certain they're non-public and make sure they would be regarded as secret. Bonus points if they're matters that are barely embarrassing, something like you have 11 toes or you're balloting for Trump. Need to do first rate. Tip variety 9. Break the touch barrier. This is a good subconscious psychological hit that works amazingly well in many situations. Contact your shoulder, ask her for something and clutch it out of her hand, or make up some recreation that requires the touch and play with her like rock paper scissors. Come up with a cool handshake if you have to. The idea is to make her be aware of that you are willing to touch her in a non-sexual way because you feel comfy round her, and to get a response. If she appears disgusted or scared, don't contact her anymore.
The ultimate tip is to red meat up your confidence game. I will be making a video soon on some outstanding secret suggestions that you can do each day to increase your confidence. Recreation. This is a lot to do with being self-aware and knowing what makes you awkward and insecure, and working on yourself and enhancing this to become extra secure and assured who you are as an individual. The exceptional common advice I can give you to grow to be more confident and make a girl like you is to work out many times. If you're in center faculty or excessive college, I advocate 4 days a week hands, legs and core/cardio. Now close to the give up of high school and during university, you can get into more advanced timetable and dietary supplements, and I might go into that kind of stuff and topics in future videos. Thanks for watching guys, and click on the like button if I must make greater psychological tip videos. I hope these guidelines added value to your lifestyles, and if you want more psychologically thrilling videos that teach you terrific stuff, subscribe.